You have not stumbled here by accident. This message was written into the fabric of your life long before today. July 6th has been on my calendar long before it ever entered yours. While others counted days by habit, I, the Lord your God, reserve this one with intention. It will not be ordinary. It will not pass quietly. On this day, I will speak in a way you cannot ignore. I will move in a way you cannot miss. And I will fulfill what you almost gave up hoping for. You've endured much in silence. You've wrestled with doubt in the darkness. You've cried prayers that only I heard. And I did hear. Every tear you thought fell to the floor actually fell into my hand. Every why you whispered in the stillness of night reached my throne. You thought I was quiet, but I was preparing. You thought I delayed, but I was orchestrating. You thought nothing was changing, but I was turning the earth beneath your feet. July 6th is not just a date, it's a doorway. And when you step through it, nothing will remain the same. There are people who walked with you in one season who cannot follow you into this one. Do not grieve when I shift relationships. Do not fight for what I have removed. There are assignments tied to your life that require solitude before they birth glory. I am not isolating you. I am positioning you. On July 6th, a veil will be lifted. Clarity will come. You will see what you couldn't see, know what you couldn't know, and feel what you didn't even know you were missing. This is the hour of acceleration. What took others years will happen for you in moments. The healing you thought would take months will begin suddenly. The call that went silent will ring again. The opportunity you lost will return multiplied. I am the God of restoration, and I do not restore back to the same. I restore to greater. On July 6th, I will show you that I do not forget promises. You may forget the details, but I never forget my word. Prepare to walk differently. Prepare to speak with more boldness. Prepare to carry my spirit with greater weight. This next season will require that you believe what I said, even when your surroundings argue against it. Faith will be your oxygen. Obedience will be your sword. Praise will be your breakthrough. And I will be your constant. Watch for the signs I will send. Watch how the wind changes. Watch how doors open without your effort. Watch how conversations happen that you didn't plan. I am orchestrating every detail with holy precision. Do not doubt me now. Do not question my timing now. You are closer than you've ever been. The resistance you feel is confirmation that the enemy sees what's coming and is afraid. But he cannot stop what I have decreed. You were meant to see this message because I wanted you to know. I am not finished with you. What's coming will be greater than what was lost. What I promised will come to pass. And on July 6th, I will prove it. The day is coming, and so is my glory. Watch, believe, and be ready. You have been waiting, hoping, praying, sometimes with trembling hands, sometimes with a tired heart. You have carried promises inside you like seeds in dry soil, wondering when, if ever, they would bloom. You have watched others harvest, while you remained in what felt like a season of drought. But I, the Lord your God, tell you this today. July 6th is the day where the delay begins to break. What was held back will begin to flow. The heavens that seemed shut will open, and you will begin to see the manifestation of what you almost gave up on. I did not say no. I said, not yet. And now I am saying, watch what I do. The delay was not punishment. It was preparation. I was teaching your spirit to endure, to trust me beyond your timeline, and to see me not just as a giver of things, but the source of life itself. There were things inside you that needed to be refined. There were enemies you could not yet see. There were alignments that needed to be severed before I could hand you the blessing without it being stolen or spoiled. I did not deny your request. I guarded it. And now, because you did not walk away, I will reward your persistence with sudden fulfillment. The things that were once tangled will unravel. The prayers that once seemed like echoes in an empty room will now resound with clarity and response. Answers will come in dreams. Confirmation will come through voices you least expect. The delay you called silence was actually My whisper saying, "Wait, child, I'm doing more than you know." On July 6th, you will see that I was not late. I was aligning everything for your good. Every moving part, every divine connection, every protection from unseen harm. I was always working. Watch how the spiritual begins to touch the natural. You'll see things shift in the physical that mirror the breakthrough happening in the spirit. Finances that were blocked will begin to be released. Opportunities you had forgotten about will resurface. Relationships that were confused will either be healed or removed entirely. You won't have to push doors open anymore. Doors will open toward you because I go before you. And where there was once delay, now there will be divine acceleration. I am the God who redeems time. What you thought was wasted, I will multiply. The years the locusts tried to devour, I will repay. You will not only catch up, you will overflow. You will look around and say, "How did this happen so fast?" And I will whisper, "Because you waited when others ran. You trusted when others cursed. You praised when you didn't see the fruit. And now, my child, the fruit will be visible, and you will taste and see that I am good. The delay has expired. Your name is being spoken in rooms you've never entered. Your obedience has reached heaven like incense. And now I am moving, suddenly, swiftly, unmistakably. Prepare to receive what has your name on it. Prepare to walk in answered prayer. You will remember July 6th, not as just another date, but as the day everything began to turn in your favor. The delay is breaking. Get ready to reap where you have sown in faith. There is something hidden that I am about to uncover. You have walked with limited sight, trusting me even when you did not understand. You have asked questions that seemed to hang in the air unanswered. Why did that happen? Why did they leave? Why did the door close just when I thought it would open? You've wondered, and you've waited, and at times you've even wept. But I tell you now, July 6th will not pass like any other day. On that day, I will reveal a secret, a truth that has been protected until the appointed time. And that time has come. You see in part, but I see the whole picture. There were things I could not reveal to you before, because the weight of it would have overwhelmed you or distracted you. There were decisions I needed you to make in faith, not with knowledge. But now, the moment of unveiling is here. What has been veiled will be made visible. What has been hidden will come to light. It is not a secret to harm you. It is a truth that will release you. This secret is not about revenge. It's about redirection. You will suddenly understand why certain things fell apart, why certain people changed, and why the road you once celebrated became blocked. What you thought was a loss was actually my rescue. What you thought was rejection was my redirection. I hid the truth not to deceive you, but to protect the timing. Some things can only be understood after you've grown into them. And you've grown. You're ready now. Your spirit has matured in the fire. You've been purified in the quiet. Now comes the moment of divine clarity. When I reveal this secret, it will close a door emotionally and spiritually that has been left half open for too long. The wondering will stop. The internal wrestling will be silenced. You will not have to guess anymore. I will show you plainly. And when I do, it will not leave you broken. It will set you free. It will give you the permission to run forward without looking back. The confusion that once sat like a fog in your mind will suddenly lift, and you'll breathe deeply again. What I reveal may surprise you, but it will also bring peace. You will know it's me speaking because it will come with confirmation. I will not just show you a truth. I will seal it in your heart. There is something I'm about to remove from your path that has been secretly draining your strength. Something, or someone, has pretended to be for you, but their heart was not aligned with mine. You sensed it, but you pushed the thought away. Now I will confirm it, not to create bitterness, but to establish boundaries for your next level. This new clarity will lead to purpose. You'll begin to see how I was weaving every detail, even the painful ones, into something far bigger than you imagined. The very thing you questioned will become the thing that launches you. The very pain you thought disqualified you will become the platform for your authority. And you will say, "Now I see. Now I understand. Now I know why I had to walk that way." Get ready. What was once concealed is coming into the light. What was once a question will now be an answer. What once hurt will now heal. You are not being left in the dark. I am bringing you into the truth, and the truth will make you free. On July 6th, revelation will visit you, and you will never see the same again. There are things around you right now that are silently draining you. People, habits, patterns, and places that have wrapped themselves in familiarity but carry no life. You've tolerated them because they didn't appear dangerous. You've excused them because they've been with you for a long time. But I, the Lord your God, am about to separate you from what's been draining you, not to hurt you, but to heal you. On July 6th, I will begin to disconnect you from everything that has slowly robbed you of peace, strength, and clarity. You may not even fully recognize the weight you've been carrying until I lift it. And when I do, you will breathe again. You've been weary, but not just from the visible battles. Much of your exhaustion has come from invisible leaks in your spirit. Conversations that left you confused, relationships that pulled on your peace, environments that made you question your worth, and cycles that seemed harmless, but stole your fire. I have been watching it all. I have seen what you didn't have the strength to walk away from, and now I will step in, not with force, but with precision. I will begin to shut the access points. I will start removing voices that speak mixture. I will silence influences that have pulled you away from my voice. And though you may feel a moment of discomfort, you will soon know it was mercy. I do not remove things from your life without reason. Everything I prune is to make room for more fruit. You have asked me to bless you, to elevate you, to take you deeper. But before I bring increase, I must remove what competes with my presence. There can be no divided loyalties where I am taking you. This next level demands focus, purity, and alignment. I am not calling you to a crowded table. I am calling you to my presence. And so I will strip away distractions disguised as friendships, compromises disguised as opportunities, and delays disguised as comfort zones. Do not mourn what I remove. Do not cling to what I cut off. Some connections were seasonal, not eternal. Some ties were emotional, not spiritual. And some doors you were never meant to walk through again. I know what you need better than you do. I know the future battles that would have drained you beyond recovery had I not intervened. This is my love in action. This is my hand protecting your future. You've asked me to keep you in my will. Now trust me when I remove what is outside of it. When the separation begins, do not panic. I will give you peace in the process. I will speak clearly. You will know what is me and what is not. I will not leave you to guess. I will bring closure where it's needed and courage where it's required. And once the draining stops, the pouring will begin. You will be filled again. Your strength will return. Your joy will rise like the morning, and your focus will sharpen. You will be amazed how light you feel once the things that were secretly heavy are removed. This is not the enemy robbing you. This is your Father rescuing you. And when it's over, you will look back and say, I didn't know how much I was carrying until God took it. I love you too much to let you stay in the company of what's quietly killing your fire. So I am stepping in, not with chaos, but with clarity, not with destruction, but with deliverance. July 6th will mark the beginning of your spiritual detox. You are being prepared for greater. And when the weight is gone, you will run, not walk, into what I've destined for you. There is a mantle I have been waiting to place upon your shoulders, and the time has come. On July 6th, I will release a new level of spiritual authority over your life, not based on title, not based on position, not based on who knows your name, but based on your surrender, your obedience, and your hidden yes. You've walked through fire and didn't curse me. You've wrestled in the dark and didn't abandon me. You've remained faithful when others walked away. And now, I will trust you with more, not because you are perfect, but because you are yielded. You have been in training, though you didn't always know it. Every trial, every delay, every unanswered prayer has been shaping your spirit, strengthening your discernment, deepening your dependence. I have been forming a warrior in the silence. You were not being overlooked. You were being fortified. You were not being forgotten. You were being prepared. And now, I will place something upon you that cannot be earned, only received. It will be my weight, my spirit, my authority. You will speak, and it will pierce. You will pray, and things will shift. You will walk, and atmospheres will change. This authority will not make you louder. It will make you clearer. It will not feed your ego. It will crush your pride. You will not need to prove yourself, because my power will confirm you. I am giving you authority that comes from intimacy. Because you have been with me in the secret place, I will use you in the public space. And this power will not come with striving. It will flow from rest. You will know it's me, because you will do more by saying less, reach further by kneeling lower, and break chains by simply standing in the room. You've seen others operate in imitation, but I am calling you to walk in impartation. This is not about copying anyone's oil. It's about carrying the fragrance of time spent with me. Your life will carry weight in places you never studied for, and people will listen without knowing why. That's because it won't be you they're hearing. It will be my spirit resonating through your yielded vessel. On July 6th, I will activate gifts that have been dormant. I will awaken callings that were once buried in discouragement. You thought they died, but I was only preserving them for the right time. And the time is now. Do not shrink back when I elevate you. This authority is not about hierarchy. It's about service. You are being called to carry my glory, not your ambition. You will go where others cannot go, because you carry what others refuse to protect. Guard the oil, steward the grace, and walk boldly in what I give you. There will be moments where I place words in your mouth you didn't prepare, but they will cut like a sword. There will be moments where your silence will speak louder than sermons. And there will be moments where your shadow will carry healing, not because of who you are, but because of who is in you. This is not light authority. It is heavy with purpose. But I have chosen you because I can trust you. I've seen your heart. I've tested your motives. And now I will send you. There will be divine encounters, unexpected platforms, and supernatural wisdom. But remember this: the same spirit that raises you must be the spirit you remain submitted to. Do not exalt yourself. Exalt me, and I will cover you, back you, and fill you. July 6th will mark your release into the spiritual authority I prepared for you. And the earth will respond because heaven has spoken. Heaven, you have been walking by faith, trusting me even when the signs were unclear. You have leaned into my promises, even when nothing around you looked like fulfillment. But now I am saying this to you clearly. On July 6th, my hand will become visible in your life in a way that cannot be denied. No longer will you have to strain to believe I'm working. No longer will you wonder if it was me or just your hope. I am about to move in a way that makes it unmistakable that it was I, the Lord your God, who did it. It will be evident. It will be clear. It will silence every lie that said I left you behind. You've asked me, God, are you still with me? You've questioned whether you missed my voice, whether your faith was foolish, whether your waiting was in vain. But I say to you today, I have never left. I have never turned my eyes from you. In fact, I have been more active than you knew, working behind doors you didn't see, fighting battles you couldn't name, arranging answers before you even knew the right question. On July 6th, my hand will no longer be hidden. You will see the fingerprints of heaven on the very places where you once saw pain. I will prove my presence, not through dramatic fireworks, but through divine precision. You will experience divine alignment. Conversations will happen at the exact right moment. A need will be met at the exact right time. You will receive answers before the question even finishes forming in your heart. People you haven't spoken to in months will suddenly reach out. Opportunities you thought were lost will reappear with favor attached. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. My hand will be in all of it, and you will know it. I am going to touch the details of your life, things you thought were too small for me to care about. I care. I care about the room you cried in, I care about the job that left you stressed. I care about the family member who hurt you, the promise that was delayed, the decision you couldn't make. My hand is not only for miracles in the big things, it's for healing in the hidden things. And on this day, I will show up in the specific, the ordinary, and the quiet places. You will recognize me in them all. I am not just the God of thunder. I am the God of whispers, of details, of doors only I can open. And now you will see me in the quiet shift of your atmosphere. You'll step into a room and feel peace that wasn't there before. You'll pray, and clarity will come before the amen leaves your lips. You'll feel your strength return, not by trying harder, but by simply resting in the fact that I am present. And you will know, without a doubt, that this could only be the hand of God. There will be people who try to explain it away, who say it was luck, or timing, or hard work. But you will know. You will remember the moments of wrestling. You will remember the nights of tears. And you will say with boldness, "This was the hand of the Lord. This was His doing." I am removing the veil so you can see me more clearly. I am making my nearness known. I am proving that I have been walking with you, even in the shadows. So lift your head. Stand in expectation. July 6th will not just mark a day on the calendar. It will be remembered as the moment God's hand wrote visibly across the pages of your life. And when my hand moves, nothing and no one will be able to deny that I was always with you.